Okay, let's jump right into this explainer. Have you ever actually stopped to look up and think about just how much completely unused space is sitting right above our heads? We're constantly building our cities denser, squeezing ourselves into smaller and smaller apartments, while literally millions of square feet of perfectly good real estate just bake in the sun. Today, we're looking at how that often ignored space, our roofs, is being radically transformed to solve some really pressing modern challenges. We're going to explore two fascinating studies that show how these empty slabs are becoming both vital living spaces and high-tech energy powerhouses.
To really get the human side of this, think back for a second to the global pandemic lockdowns. Remember that feeling when our homes suddenly had to be our offices, our gyms, our schools, basically our entire world? We were all desperately searching for just a little more breathing room, realizing pretty quickly that the traditional four walls just kind of shrink when you have to do absolutely everything inside them.
And you know, the data backs up exactly what we all felt. A really massive survey covering over 60 Indonesian cities, spanning everywhere from Java to Sumatra, revealed that during the lockdown, a whopping 69% of people wanted to modify their homes to fit their new reality. People were constantly moving furniture, trying to carve out a tiny home office, just looking for any possible way to expand their footprint. But here's the thing, where do you go when you literally can't build out? Well, you have to build up.
So let's look at finding space under lockdown through this Indonesian survey. When researchers in these tropical climates asked people what they actually wanted their roof space to become, the answers were super telling. Almost half, 48% of respondents said they wanted a gardening area. That was followed by 25% who just wanted a sitting room to relax in, and 20% who desperately needed a dedicated working area. They didn't just want a patch of dirt up there. They wanted a functional, beautiful extension of their home to get some fresh air.
The architectural mock-ups from this study show us exactly what this could look like in practice. It's a flat, concrete green roof designed specifically for low-rise urban housing. Notice how it's totally transformed from a barren surface into a shaded, safe, and enclosed gardening space right at home. It acts as this amazing environmental buffer, actually cooling the building down while giving the people living there a brand new room to enjoy. But it's way more than just a nice place to sit. By planting short-lived vegetables, we're talking eggplants, tomatoes, chilies, spinach, this space goes way beyond just looking pretty. In a tropical climate with year-round sun, a productive green roof like this can actually support a family's food security. Imagine just grabbing your own fresh vegetables for dinner by walking up a flight of stairs, all while the plants are actively improving the air quality around your house. But here is the real kicker. Despite all these incredible benefits for mental health, food security, and giving you more space, only 41% of the surveyed people actually realized their roof even had the potential to become a productive room. More than half the population either had absolutely no idea or severely doubted it could work. So there's a massive awareness gap when it comes to the real estate right above our ceilings. Which brings us to the bio-solar energy synergy, shifting from the micro to the macro. If we zoom out to Central Europe, we see this whole concept taken to an industrial scale. There is a huge difference between a traditional solar setup and a bio-solar one. A traditional solar roof, which is just panels baked onto a flat surface, actually has a major flaw. The panels get incredibly hot in the sun, and as they heat up, they actually lose their energy-producing efficiency. But a biosolar roof completely changes the game. It uses a living layer of vegetation right beneath the panels to actively cool the surrounding air. This cooling effect, basically the plant sweating, actually makes the solar panels produce more energy. Plus, that green layer acts like a giant sponge for urban stormwater. To prove exactly how powerful this combo is, researchers in Žilina, Slovakia are testing this exact synergy. They're using 303 of these specific monosol 425-watt photovoltaic panels and pairing them with 102 highly efficient Sun 2000 optimizers. And the secret ingredient making it all work? They installed all this hardware right on top of a 140mm thick sedum carpet, basically a super hardy, lush green roof. This groundbreaking research is happening right here at the Nord City parking house. The scientists created these incredibly detailed 3D computational models to compare their new biosolar setup head-to-head against a traditional non-green roof. By running the two scenarios side by side, they can measure exactly how much extra juice that plant life beneath the panels is contributing to the overall energy generation. and their methodology for getting this data is wonderfully structured. First, they meticulously orient the panels to make sure they aren't casting shadows on each other. Second, they wire up both the front and rear sides of the panels with surface temperature sensors. And finally, to ensure absolute accuracy, they cross-reference all their temperature and solar radiation data with a pyranometer at a local university weather station about 1 kilometer away.
Now, the level of planning required to pull this off is intense. Look at this solar movement simulation for July 1st. You can see exactly how the shadows move across the building from morning to midday. They have to use these advanced simulations to guarantee the solar panels won't get blocked by nearby buildings or shade each other as the seasons change. Because in solar energy, even a tiny bit of shadow can seriously cripple your power output.
Of course, we do have to talk about the hurdles to green rooftops, the realistic challenges. To be completely objective here, transforming our roofs isn't just magic. There are real practical hurdles. Both the Indonesian and Slovakian studies make it clear that these systems require serious commitment. Up front, the installation costs are definitely higher than a standard roof. Second, and this is a big one, wet dirt and plants are incredibly heavy, so the building needs specific structural support. And third, you can't just install a garden and forget about it. A living roof needs regular maintenance, like irrigation during dry spells. And yes, you literally have to go up there and pull weeds.
Actually, this quote from the Slovakian study hits the nail on the head regarding the delicate balance required. The design of plant distribution must be properly managed to minimize shading of PV panels, which could affect their efficiency. It's kind of ironic, right? The very plants you put there to cool the panels and boost efficiency will actually ruin the whole system if you let them overgrow and cast shadows on the solar cells. So maintenance is absolutely non-negotiable.
Let's look at the big picture. The future above us.
When we bring all these threads together, we're looking at a pretty amazing compounding solution to modern crises. By combining our human need for space with the engineering need for better renewable energy, biosolar roofs offer an incredibly elegant, multifunctional fix. Environmentally, they cool down urban heat islands and manage stormwater. For us humans, they boost mental health, offer potential food security, and give us a whole new room to live in. And technologically, they boost the efficiency of our solar grids while literally filtering the air we breathe. It's a win-win-win. So, what does this all mean for you? Well, I want to leave you with this thought. The next time you step outside, look up and ask yourself, is the roof above you just an empty, heat-absorbing shield of dead concrete? Or is it untapped real estate just waiting to come alive? The science and the solutions are already here. We just need to realize the massive potential sitting right above our heads.